A good Tuesday afternoon to you, live from Cave City again. Hey, baseball action today here in the Cave, back at home after a short road trip to Melbourne yesterday. A little makeup action here with Flippin as got rained out last Friday afternoon. So we're going to play this one here and flip-flop the the April 20th game. We will go to Flippin that day instead of being here at home. So this worked out good, and did the home game here so our high school boys can get to high school awards night tonight, and instead of being at Flippin in the alternative here. So anyway, that's helpful for everybody, and we'll go from there as we get this thing started here today. Baseball land. Justin Wilson here again. Been here with you all since football season started, and I guess I'll be with you here till we get through with baseball, softball, and soccer this year. As this conference game here, Reese Bray on the mound for the Cavemen. He'll start it here as we're ready to go. And first pitch is swung on and hit, fouled back by Bobcats number 1. Looks like Bradley. They've got names on the back of their jerseys. That's going to help me tremendously here today, as sometimes getting a visitor lineup is sometimes difficult. So anyway, we'll get the defensive Cavemen here in just a second, as that pitch just a bit high, and ball 1. Reese from the windup. Here we go. That one just a bit outside. Levi held on to that one. It might have been a called strike, but it's going to be ball 2. Sometimes that's how it plays out with the umpire. So 2-1 to count. Reese back to work here quickly. That one inside and high. Oh, called strike. We'll take it in that strike zone. But May caught more of the plate there than what I could see. But it'll be a good one nonetheless. Reese back to work. That one's dribbled to the left side, and it's going to be picked up fair. And it just died right there on the grass on the line, so that's going to be a playable ball, and so that'd be a base hit for Bradley. He'll be on first. Stepping in here, number 5. I think his last name might be Matty, but we'll double check that here in a minute. As he steps out, he looks to be about 6'2", and about 100 pounds. He is not built like a tall guy, but he's definitely tall and got some muscle. First pitch right on the outside corner. That one's in there, but called a ball by the home plate umpire. Reese throwing to Levi Schultz behind the plate today. First base, Landon Cole. Second, pick-off throw not in time. Landon will throw it right back to Reese. Cash and Ingram at second. Colton Johnson at short. Wyatt Higginbottom at third. Left to right in the outfield, Hayden Herndon. Excuse me, no, that's not Hayden left. That is, we'll get it. Yeah, it is Hayden left, and that's Silas in center. Drew Ditmar in right. Hayden a long way out there, so hard for me to exactly tell where he is, who he is. 1-1, that was a called strike, and Reese pick off back to first, and that one not in time as well. We'll get it right back to him. Bradley, short lead at first. Reese will go to the plate. That one swung on, fouled right back to the backstop, and strike 2. Reese checks on the runner. He'll go to the plate. That one hit high and in foul territory. Higginbottom's going to look at it, and it'll go over the fence. No way he can get there without a jetpack, so we'll let that one go. It'll stay 1-2 on the count. Reese. Runner goes and called strike 3 on the outside corner, so we'll take the strikeout for the first out of the game. And Hain will step into the box here for Bobcats. He's a lefty. At least batting anyway. Bradley stands on second. Cash get back to position at second. Landon's playing in and even with the bag at first. First pitch is in the gap in right center. Silas picks it up. He'll throw it in, hit the cutoff, but a run will score. Bradley will come in from second. Good cutoff out there and a good job by Silas to go get it, but that'll score a run on the base hit. Oh, 23 will step in. We'll figure that out in a minute. 1-0 Flippin here in the top of the first. Reese, pitch number 12 on the way. Runner on first, one out. He'll throw it back over there. Good throw, but not in time. Is just trying to keep him close, I believe. Two hits in the ball game already surrendered by the Cavemen. One was a bunt, or a dribbler. That one hit to short. Colton's got a good beat on it, and he'll throw it back to first, and not in time, but it was close. Mike Tucker with the call out there in the field today. We've got two outs here on the pop fly to short. As 33, that's Benedict. We'll step in here and recognize some of these names from basketball season, so it's good to have. First pitch called strike on the outside corner, and Reese starting ahead here on this one. Two outs on the board and one run across for the Bobcats so far. Landon holding him on at second, or at first with two outs. Short lead at first. Reese right back to it. Same spot, and that's strike two. 0-2 count, Benedict. Checks on the runner. 0-2, two out. Runner goes, and that one's lined. The hit and run was on. It's lined down the third base side, and fair. Herndon's going to throw it in. Hit Johnson, and we got runners on first and second now with two outs here in the first. Batter number 5 will step in here. Where's number 3 on the jersey? We'll get a name if we can. He rips that one to short. Johnson hops it, and it's not able to make a play on it, so runners will advance, and nobody with an out here. Oh, two outs. Got to get something working here. 7-hole hitter. We'll step in here. That will be Springfield. Well, bases loaded, two out. 1-0 the lead. Let's keep it that way. We can keep it short here. Get ourselves a chance to hit. First pitch high and outside, ball one. Reese back at it here. That's called strike on the outside, and 1-1 even here to Springfield. Reese checks on nobody. His base is loaded. Good job, Levi, to go out there and get that one. Keep it from getting to the backstop, which would have definitely scored at least one run at minimum. It's 2-1 to count. Reese. That one fouled over to the softball field. Thankfully, nobody's over there. And it's even at 2-2 now. Softball not playing today. They played on the road at Melbourne with baseball yesterday. Softball getting a day off due to the high school awards banquet tonight. And They'll play again Thursday at Salem with our boys. We'll be there as well. We'll have the softball game that day for you. Hopefully, if everything works right. Full count here, 2 outs. Runners will be moving on the pitch. That one fouled back and heads up. It'll stay full, 3-2. Three-two count. Runners will move again. There they go, and that one's inside. Called strike 3 on a tight fastball. And that'll do it for the top of the first. Flippin gets about 4 hits and a run as they cruise their way here with a 1-0 lead after the first. Caveman will come up. We'll send up 1, 2, and 3 when we come back here in a moment. It's Cave City High School baseball here on the Cave City Athletics YouTube. The Cavemen come up first about here in the bottom of the first. Set up Silas Mega, Colton Johnson, Reese Bray. It's 1, 2, 3. Get the rest of the lineup as we go here. Here in a minute. Springfield behind the plate for Flippin. We'll try if we can piece some of this else together as we go. First pitch is way outside. I didn't know I was playing, so they threw it right to me. But it is what it is. He might have got offended by something I said. I don't know. But anyway, that's so wide that they'll call that a ball. Johnson picks it up. We're back to game action here now. He throws it at me again. Did I do something? That's two he threw right at me, so I don't know. Colton will pick that one up. He's got a nice collection over there on deck, so he may not like me sitting behind home plate. I doubt that's it. I just poking fun a little bit. That one there is right on the money, though, but ball 3-0, a little high. Silas showing bunt every time. And we'll see here. 3-0 count. That one called strike and the inside corner, and it'll be 3-1. Base hit ball 4 here for Silas Mega. Next one on the way. That one's outside. Silas has a free pass. He'll be on first. So the Cavemen have something cooking here in the bottom of the first. Try to get that run back as Johnson brings his collection of balls over from the on-deck circle to the umpire. And here we go. Colton Johnson, the Waco kid, number 7. Shortstop today for the Cavemen. First pitch is a little high and inside, and ball 1. Silas takes a short lead, 2-step lead at first. Lefty on the mound, so that makes things a little more complicated on the first base side of things. Good bounce off there on the secondary, and that one's called strike 1. Johnson, 1-1 count. Wouldn't be surprised if he didn't bunt Silas over. We shall see, though, if that's even a plan, and it's not. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and Johnson had a good look at that pitch. Had a good swing, too, just able to make contact that time. Might have been just a little behind it. 1-2 the count. Good lead at first. To the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Johnson is down for the first out of the inning. That brings up our pitcher, Reese Bray. Reese, number 15. He'll step up to the plate, and we'll see if we can get something going here with our 3-hole hitter. Coach Smith giving some instructions from third base side. Coach Robbie Holmes over at first. Here we go. And pickoff attempt over to first. Silas back in, standing up. Payne is on the mound for the Bobcats. First pitch to Reese is called strike, and starting to hit here 0-1. Muggy day here, cloudy as well. Sun just not peeking out much anymore. It was earlier in the day, but it quickly went away. And anyway, kind of made for a muggy afternoon here. Wind is, runner goes. That's Silas. He's headed to second, and he'll be safe in there in front of the tag. So good job on the stolen base by Mega. Silas got some wheels out there, headed to second. 1-1 to count. One out here in the first. 1-0 your score. 11 pitches for Payne. One's all over the board right now. Reese. Ready. Good lead there by Silas at second. That one inside. It's fouled up and back. And out of play. 1-2 the count. For Reese Bray. Payne. Gets set. Checks on Silas at second, and to the plate, Reese on a curve. Ooh, that's a good-looking curveball. And I thought Reese went, but he held up and checked it. That'll save us from at least out number 2 here. 2-2 the count. Nobody behind Silas. He'll get a good secondary. Reese hit that one right up the middle to Payne. Payne will just run over to first and take it himself. Interesting move there by Payne. Silas will be at third on the advancement, so Reese does a good job advancing the runner. Sometimes that's all you need to do is do your job. Levi. Schultz is in. He's a catcher today, wears 33. Herndon on deck for the Cavemen. First pitch to Levi is outside for ball 1. 2 outs here. Mega on third. All we need is a little dribbler into the outfield, and we've got a tie ball game if we can come through with it. Hopefully so. Silas with a good lead on the lefty pitcher. Hits that one foul to the first base side and caught for out number 3. Cavemen get one on, but we can't get anything across to tie it. It stays 1-0 Flippin. They'll send up 8, 9, and 1 when we come back in a minute. It's Cave City High School Sports on Cave City Athletics YouTube. We're top of the second. Flippin leads 1-0. Cavemen. Reese back on the bump here, and first pitch swing and a miss, strike 1 for number 8. We'll get a name whenever I can read it on the back of his jersey, so we'll see here. Strike 2 called right down the middle, and I think it says Benton, but I'm not 100% sure. 0-2 count. Reese back to work here outside. Woo, he wanted to chase, but he couldn't, so it's going to be ball 1. That was a good job holding up on that. 1-2 pitch is inside and even now at 2-2. Schultz gives a sign. Here we go. 2-2 count. It's going to be off of his glove, and I think umpire might have give that strike 3 if he holds on. But anyway, full count here, and that was going to be ball 4, and it's way back here at the backstop. Schultz is going to have to go get it. He'll end up being at second if not, and makes the turn, but he'll hang up at first base. Flippin's got a runner on. Nine-hole hitter stepping in for the Bobcats. Lindsay puts a hurting on one, but Hayden Herndon's there and gets the catch. Does a good job. He'll get it in quick to Johnson, and that'll be out number 1. A great job by Herndon. Out in left field. The lineup will flip over. Bradley will step in for his second appearance here. First, scored the 1 run so far. Got a single there in his first at bat. 1-0, just your score. That's not bad, not anywhere. Pickoff attempt over to first is barely not in time. Good job by Landon Cole and Reese Bray to work on that one. Bradley will step back in here. Reese set, checks on the runner to the plate. That's high and inside. Throw down to second. Runner goes. He's just under it, and that's a good stolen base by number 8. I think he's Benton, but we'll double check that in a minute. Bradley's looking at a 1-0 count. Runner on second, 1 out. Wind's got a little bit of a bite to it. Not near as hot as it was earlier, and now that's up and in, ball 2. Higginbottom even with the bag at third. Landon playing just a hair deep at first. Corners not really in, not really out. Strike 1 called, 2-1 to count. Checks on the runner to the plate now. Inside, high and tight. Ball 3. Both teams play on the road at Salem on Thursday. Softball will be the game for us. We'll have that one. See if we can get a conference win in that one as well. Strike 2 called. Good job, Reese. Got to get a conference win here in this one first, though, before we go to Salem. Full count, 1 out. Runner on second. Reese to the plate. That one looks good, and it's going to be fouled right to me, and it'll stay full. Bradley has a full count. Reese from the stretch. That one grounded down to Higginbottom. Just a bit under the glove. Hayden's going to come in and pick him up, though. And a good job by Herndon to get that in quick. Just out of Wyatt's reach, and that's one of those just position-wise, if he was a half a step to his right, could have got there. But sometimes it is baseball. Sometimes you're not in the right position. It is what it is. I mean, hitter's got to hit it to the right spot, and the defender's got to be where they got to be. So nobody hurt here, nothing wrong. It wasn't anybody's fault, just a good little hit for Bradley. He's got 2 on the day. Runner goes, and good fake throw down by Levi. He'll keep it right here for M-I-T-T or M-O-T-T? Put a ride on that one, but Silas drops it. Oh, my goodness, that never happens. And that'll score 2 as Mott will stand up at second. With his first hit of the day. Bradley will come around and score. It's 3-0 now. Payne will step in from the left side. Hope Silas is all right. That's odd. Silas don't usually miss those. May have had a bad read or a bad hand on the glove. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. Outfield shifted left, and here we go with the lefty up. First pitch, grounded over to Johnson. Johnson's going to, or Cashin, excuse me, that's Cashin. Goes through the legs, and another run will score. Mott's in, and Payne will be at first. Now batting number 23. Time called by Coach Smith. He's going to have a mound visit. We'll step aside as he's all right. Mound visit over, and Schultz will come back. Reese is at pitch number 40. He'll have 41 when he throws this one. Here we go. They're on first. First pitch called strike. Good looking. And 0-1 to count. One out here in for Sumter. Sumter's up. 4-0 your score, Flippin. Runner goes. That one's going to be dribbled down to Higginbottom. Got a good read on it. Stops it. Throws over, not in time, but a good job to get that ball fielded and attempt to throw over. So got to knock them down before they get through. So good job, Higginbottom, not letting it get to the outfield. And Flippin's got 2 on, though. They're at the corners. Benedict will step in, number 33. He had a single in his first appearance. 1 for 1 today. Breeze blowing in straight from the south. Pickoff attempt first is not in time, but a good try there by Reese Bray. Reese to the plate, runner goes. That one right to Higginbottom, knocks it down, and that'll save a run. Not letting that one go through. Good job, Wyatt. Looked like he may have took it on the edge of the hand there, the wrist. They'll check on him real quick. Johnson will come over there and double check, but a good job by Higginbottom to knock that one down. Sometimes you just got to body him up. It is what it is. Oh, bases loaded, 1 out. Got to have an out here, and I think we can. We just got to get to it. Number 3 will step in. He is the 6-hole hitter. First pitch called strike. Good job, Reese Bray. Infield in. We're going to go home if his ball's hit to the infield. Nice breaking ball for strike 2. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll be out number 2. Good job, Reese. 1, 2, 3 on the pitches. Fastball, curveball, and then fastball to get the out. It always feels good when you can set somebody down on 3 straight pitches. Catcher, Springfield, will be in now. He'll step into the right-hand batter's box. He struck out looking to end the first. Bases are loaded with 2 outs, though. We've got 2. That's a good place to be. 47 pitches for Reese Bray now. A little breaking ball, never did break down, and that'll be high for ball 1. Four nothing, Flippin here in the top of the second. Reese. That one's up in the infield, and well, deep second base, and Cash gets a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll be out number 3. Flippin scores 3 in the inning, gets a few hits, scatters them around, but Cavemen will look, see if we can do some damage here on offense. We sent up Herndon to lead it off, and I'm going to assume Herndon, Ingram, and Higginbottom in that order, but I don't know that for sure, as we'll wait and see here in just a moment. It's Cave City High School Baseball and Cave City Athletics YouTube. Hayden Herndon will lead it off here in the bottom of the second. 4-0 the lead by Flippin, but Cavemen looking to threaten here with Herndon. Cashing on deck. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Hayden shows bunt. He'll get one down to the third base side. He may end up beating this out. He is safe at first. Herndon's got a base hit on the bunt. That a kid, Hayden. Now that is how you start an inning. Cashin will step in here for the Cavemen. Cashin Ingram, second baseman. Landon Cole on deck. Payne on the mound. Short lead at first by Herndon. High fastball is taken for ball one. Cash. 1-0 count is swung on at ball two. That'll be strike one. 1-1 count here. Laying it on deck, White, Higginbottom in the hole. But shown, and Cash gets that one down, but it's going to be just barely foul. And he's got two strikes here in the second. Cavemen wearing the cream-colored white jerseys with CC up in the upper left quadrant. Red letters, red socks. Flipping in the black and white with a red stripe popped down the leg. That one fouled back to the softball field. Thank goodness nobody's playing over there right now. They would have got beamed in the head with a baseball. So that's kind of dangerous living over here in this middle section of the two fields when they're both playing. So softball fouls them off this way, baseball fouls them off that way. It could get interesting. Just always keep a head to the sky. Inside on that one, and ball two. 2-2, good take by Cashin. Four nothing. Flipping. Cashin puts that one on the ground, but it's going to be a dribbler foul. Coach Smith will come in and pick that one up. 2-2 the count, stays there. Payne, he'll step back on after getting the ball back. Next pitch adds a pickoff attempt to first. Hayden's back safely, though. Got a little dirt on the jersey. I'm sure it'll wash right out. 2-2 count, Cash. Where's 0-0? To the plate, he'll swing and put that one high in the infield. Payne comes in to get it. He'll get the out. Hayden's going to retreat back to first. So out number one, Landon Cole step in now for the Cavemen. He is the 7-hole hitter, first baseman today, and Ingram's going to have to take the first out of the inning. Higginbottom on deck. And who am I missing as the 9-hole? I know our 2, 3. I'm doing math in my head. Hold on. Throw over to first, and Hayden back in time. Drew Ditmar. I knew that. Payne will step off. And he'll reset here. Hayden short lead at first. That one inside on Landon. Ball one. Payne back to it. Swing and a miss. Runner goes, and that throw a little off the mark. Cash safe. Or Hayden safe at second. 1-1 count to Landon. Runner on second, one out. Payne will step off again. Maybe a little miscommunication between him and Springfield behind the plate. Sun trying to poke out from the backside here, but I don't know if the Clouds are going to let it. That one outside, and ball 2. 2-1 count. Strike zone awful tight today. A little high, though, we've noticed, but definitely not much on the outside corners on the strike zone so far. Drew Ditmar in the hole over there. Where's number 6? He's in right field today. White is on deck. Checking on Hayden awful lot at second. Bunt shown, and he went after it, trying to get it down. It's 2-2. That ball was in the opposite batter's box, but we'll see what we can do here. Landon, 2-2 count, 1 out. Payne will step off again. I don't know if they're having a miscommunication on which pitch to throw or if Hayden is – we got him so worried back there. I don't know. Herndon, not a big lead. They're going to throw it back to second anyway, and I'm not sure what the MO there is, as Hayden ain't very far off the bag. Multiple pickoff attempts to first when Herndon was there. Now multiple to second. Quick pitch to Landon. It's high and outside for ball 3. It's full count. Coach Smith over to third. Coach Holmes at first, giving instructions over here. Hayden at second, 1 out. Landon's got a full count. Full count pitch to Landon, swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 2. Wyatt Higginbottom will step in, the 8-hole hitter. Wyatt wears number 9. He's at third base today. Had a couple of hot shots down there on some quick line drives, but handled himself well over there in the corner. First pitch to Wyatt is fouled back and strike 1, but a good job to get a swing on it. Ditmar will run in from on deck circle and pick it up for the catcher. That one high and outside for ball 1. Good eye, Higginbottom. Hayden at second. Wide at the plate. 2 outs. We trail by 4. Slight breeze. Pickoff attempt again. Hayden back again, that time safely. That one outside and ball 2. 2-1 count here to Wyatt. Wyatt in a good spot offensively. Herndon takes 3 steps off the bag, and if they try to throw it down there again, this place may riot as far as the fans. Goes to the plate that time, swinging a miss, strike 2 for Higginbottom. It's 2-2 now. Wyatt. 2-2. Good lead at second. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll do it for the second inning. 1 hit and a couple of strikeouts. Caveman got to go play some defense now. 8, 9, and 1 coming up for the Flippin Bobcats. We'll have it for you in a minute. 1-1 count. We're underway here in the top of the third. 4-0 your score. Reese. That one fouled up, and I don't have it. But I almost had it. So close, I almost had that. 1-2 count here to, I believe that's Benton. I'm almost positive that's what it is. I'm just going to write it down. We got the lineups from Coach Smith just now. Thank you, Coach Smith. He kind of got tied up there before the game, but better late than never. That one hit to left center, and Silas got a read on it. Made a catch, and Herndon was flying across the left field so fast his hat come off. Trying to get there. It is Benton, and then Lindsay. Okay, so we got the lineup. All right, back to it here. 1-1 count to Lindsay. As that one just a little bit high, but it's called strike 2, as we've seen that high strike zone in this one today. Not much on the outside corner, but definitely high on the strike zone. Reese from the windup. 1-2 count with 1 out. That one, breaking ball, hit to Johnson. He fields it cleanly, throws it across. We're going to have a good pick by Cole. And out number 2. Little ESPN action over there for a little dun-a-nut. Good job, Landon, to pick that one on the 6-3 put out. So 2 outs here for the Cavemen. Bradley will come back in. Leadoff batter as the lineup will flip over. 4-0 your score here, Flippin. That one fouled right back to the camera. Good thing it didn't break it. It didn't hit it, but, I mean, still, it's a good thing it didn't break it. You always got to think of it that way. A 1 count to Bradley. Curveball, strike 2, and 0-2 count now. Reese settles in a little bit. 0-2 count, 2 outs. That one grounded to Colton again. Picks it up, throws it across, and couldn't pick it that time. It'll go past Landon, and Bradley's on safe again for the 3rd time. Two outs still here, and that'll bring up Mott. Mott struck out looking and then hit a double in the 2nd, and that's his 3rd appearance in just as many innings. We didn't pick it up again as 2 outs. Reese to the plate. First pitch a little low and outside. Ball 1. Reese checks on Bradley at first. That one grounded to Higginbottom. He'll throw it over to 2nd. And that one's off the mark. It goes to the outfield, and Bradley will advance to 3rd. Runners on the corners now for Payne. Payne will step in, hit pitcher, and bats from the left side. Reese at 61 pitches. He'll have to come out here. If this trend continues in this inning, he may have to come out in this one. I hope not, but we'll see what happens. That one hit shallow left field. Hayden's there, and he'll get out number 3 on a good catch. So no runs come across this time on a couple of errors. Base runners are there, but Caveman will send up 9, 1, and 2. Ditmar, Silas Mega, Colton Johnson. Good. Ditmar will lead it off here in the bottom of the third. Cavemen still trail by 4. It's 4 nothing. But Drew looked at a first pitch strike. He's ready for it. He's seen it. Good to go in his first plate appearance. That one just a bit outside and ball 1. That clouds have taken over fully. The sun was trying to come out, but it cannot do it. Silas Mega, leadoff hitter, is on deck. That one, Drew puts it in play to second. Little hop and never know, barely out, but good job by Drew to hustle down the line and try to make something out of nothing. So the lineup flips over. Silas Mega will come back up here. His first at bat, he walked and later made it to third. That's as far as he could get, though, on the base pass. Thought he was going to tie it up there at one point with Schultz up, but we just couldn't get it to work at that point. First pitch to Silas outside, ball 1. Payne from the windup. That second pitch is low, ball 2. Payne. Let's spit outside, 3-0. Outside, ball 4, and Silas is on with another free pass. So Johnson will step in. Runner on first and one out. Colton struck out last time he was up. That one inside to the backstop. And Silas will turn at second, look for three. Springfield still hadn't thrown the ball back in. That scared me. Baseball come out of nowhere on this side of the fence. But we're all okay, I think. 1-0 count to Johnson as Silas is at second on the pass ball. Payne comes set. He'll throw it. Strike one. Ball was dropped. Silas going to go to third. He's safe. He's in there. And Mega's in at third, trying to make something happen here for the Cavemen. Good job. He read the pitch well and the drop ball. He took advantage of it all day. That's why you take the secondary, is to get a good jump in case something like that happens. You can have a chance to beat that out. 1-1 count here with one out. In the bottom of the third inning, Payne to the plate. That one way outside, and Springfield has to jump out there and get it. And I'm glad he did, because if not, it would have been targeted at me for the third time in this ball game. Ha ha, that's funny. Johnson, 2-1 count. Silas on third gets a good lead. Great secondary. And that one going to be fouled back, and strike two. Reese will run in and get it for the catcher. 2-2 count for Johnson. Working the pitches here. Did a good job. Cole fouled that one back as well, and a good job by Colton to stay alive. Colton with the throwback old school stirrups on his socks. Always like to see that. Old schoolness. That one outside and full now. Full count, one out. Silas on third. Johnson worked it full. That one swung on and fouled right back again, and Johnson just cannot get it lined out. But Reese Bray's got a collection of balls over there on the on-deck circle, and he'll have a handful to bring in to the umpire here in a moment. They'll throw them back in now, Reese. Umpire's out of balls. I think he had a brand new one in the bag, but didn't want to pull the brand new one out if he didn't have to. Full count for Johnson. That one lined into center field and down for a hit. That'll score Silas. Johnson on the board, and we've got a run in. Good job by the Cavemen. Colton Johnson makes something work on about 8 pitches. And it's now 4-1. Cavemen trail just by 3 now. Reese will step in with the runner on first. Johnson with a short lead. Payne, he's set. That one in the dirt, and Johnson going to go ahead and take second, and safe at second. Look at them wheels. Got to get in scoring position before you can score. That's usually the name of the game anyway. So great job by Colton to get second. Reese looks at that one for strike one. 1-1 to count. He's ready now. Getting a little blast of wind, and some of them's got real cool damp air to them, and some of them just got real hot, humid air. So kind of a mixture there. You never know. That one inside and behind Reese. Springfield will catch it. No pickoff attempts yet in this inning. There was a little question on whether Payne was coming set fully. after pickoff attempts when he was quick pitching there earlier. So I don't know if he may have readjusted on that. But Reese puts that one in the gap at short, and Johnson's held at third. And Big Stick Schultz will be up now. Let's see if he can get an RBI, as that's a hit for Reese Bray. Time called by Flippin. We'll step aside on this mound. Oh, mound visit over. Schultz will come up to the plate with one out, 2 runners on. Short lead at first by Reese. Levi puts that one in play. Bad hop at short, and everybody's going to be safe with an RBI. Johnson comes in to score, and it's now 4-2. Courtesy runner coming in for the catcher. It's going to be Brennan Potter. Potter will be there on first run for Levi. First pitch to Herndon, called strike. Reese at second base, and Hayden's got a 1 count. 1 out here, 2 on. Payne to the plate. Hayden fouls that one out of play, and no vehicles in danger of that one. Payne at 55 pitches here. Called strike 3, and that was in the dirt. I'd like to know where that across the plate at, because it wasn't anywhere close from my angle. But called strike 3 on Herndon, so Cashin Ingram steps in with 2 outs here, 2 runners on. Quick pitch, Cashin. Oh, line drive. It's caught at third. That's what you call being in the right place at the right time, but Cashin got a good hit on it. But Cavemen score 2 on a couple of hits. We got 2 of them back. Now we're just trail 4-2. Sumter, Benedict, Warnock on the way. 4-2 your score. We're starting at the top of the fourth inning. Reed's back on the mound. First pitch swing and a miss. Strike one. For Sumter. Second pitch called strike two, and Reed's ahead here 0-2. That one fouled back. He'll stay 0-2. Reese. Did he go? He did not. I didn't think he did, but you just never know sometimes. High fastball and ball two. 2-2 count. That one fouled back to the softball field and off the concession stand, and nobody catching that one. Reese, 2-2 count. That one inside and strike three. Sumter swing and a miss. It'll be the first down of the inning.
I said if they were open. Like the great skates.
Bring up Benedict. He'll come in 2 for 2 today. First pitch. Benedict is fouled back to the softball field for strike one. One out here. Reese. Swing and a miss, strike two. And Reese may have settled in here. A little bit. That one, swing and a miss, caught on the foul tip, and strike three. Way to hang on to it back there, Levi Schultz. 2 out here with 2 strikeouts in the inning. Warnock will step in. To your score, Flippin. First pitch is called on the outside breaking ball for strike one. Two outs here in the top of the fourth. Swing and a miss for strike two, and Reese is on fire here right now. In the third, good job by Schultz to knock it down. Reese. Lined up. No, fell back. Heads up. Almost had that. 1-2 the count. Two outs here. Reese. Swing and miss, 3 strikeouts, and 1-2-3 inning for men defense. We'll have Landon White and Drew coming up.
Baby Jesus song. Can you please sing the Baby Jesus song? Right now. The Baby Jesus song. What are you talking about? That one time?
Oh, that little baby Riley's favorite song? Oh.
Yeah, can you like solo right now?
No.
Just bust out something.
It's literally no, but I know who it is. I need to learn that. In this list, I haven't done.
Like, you could turn the lights on, please.
I'm on fire by this thing. That is terrible first line. Marlene, I don't think you need to listen to that. The very first verse. I'm not going to sing it to you, but that's how people do it.
It's alright, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
So I would-
What else? What's the favorite?
They don't like my dad.
I laughed at that. What'd you say? He's talking about a one-off fish.
Oh, we call fish with no eye.
What?
We call fish with no eye. You didn't see that coming, did you? We good fish because they don't have no eye. See, like,
This guy.
what are you talking about?
I'm not talking about him.
Oh my gosh, y'all been saying that for like 4 years.
Hey, you the birthday for real. What'd you say? What'd you say? You the birthday for real? Oh, I didn't know what you said.
It's up the greatest.
That's basically what that means.
I'm gonna go look it up.
You the birthday for real.
This is why I'm glad y'all was playing. That was cute.
What'd you say?
Bottom of the fourth inning. Way to go up. 1-1. Count on the swing and a miss. Got to hold that one right up the middle. Fielded by the shortstop on the second base side. Or the first out of the inning. Wyatt will step in here. First pitch way outside, ball 1. Wyatt at third base today so far. Wyatt starting to come on. Here on the field. A little cloudy, a little dark. That one. I had the outside corner all day, and there it is now. 4 strike 1. 1 to count, 1 out. That one a little low, and ball 2. Hey, Bob. Ready to go here. Where's the 9? The old Jordan Smith number. Back in the day. Outside on that one, and we got bottom 2 and a 3-1 count. Foul that one over to the softball field. Heads up over there. 3-2 count now. For Higginbottom. That one inside and ball 4. Higginbottom on the move to first base. Payne issues free pass here, and Drew Ditmar will step in on the left side. Ditmar. Grounded out to second base, his first at bat. Shows bunt, and that one way outside, pulls back in time, ball 1. Decent crowd here for the Cavemen. They had a few more here earlier, but some folks I know had to leave to go to different ball practices and such as that. That time of year we're weeks practicing too and everything else. And Higginbottom throw down to first, and the pickoff play is missed. Higginbottom takes second. White makes the second on a bad throw. It's a good job by White. Drew's got a 1-0 count. Shows bunt, pulls back, strike 2 called, 1-1 count, actually what it was. Now it's 1-2. And here we go. That's the call strike. Actually, that was the first strike. I'm sorry. It's 1-0, 1-1, 1-2. Drew's right for it here. Higginbottom on second, 1 out. What about pickoff attempt at second? Payne taking his time here. Drew dribbles that one foul and to the catcher. Good job by Ditmar to hang on. That big swing and foul is a foul ball. One to the count after the foul ball. And here we go. All strike 3 on the outside corner, and Drew set down on strikes. Silas Mega for the Cavemen now. Silas. First pitch, strike 1. What the my output's looking like here on my iPad and my microphone, but it looks like it's going nuts. Hopefully it's going crazy on y'all's end. We'll check it out here. 1 count here down to Mega. Silas. Time call, and Silas will step out. It is. I don't know why it does that. But it's been doing it quite more frequent. Silas hits that one. We're short. Good beat out. And he's out by half step, and that'll do it for the bottom of the 4th. Can't make it hold here.
I didn't look it up. I don't think that's all right. Maybe I should use it differently. Yeah. Maybe it's just goofy.
Shot the third and through the infield. That'll be a first base hit on number 78 for Reese. Greenfield on here in the single. Don't understand the issue with the microphone, but after it seems like an hour or two of being live, it decides to glitch out every time. So I don't know. We may never know what's up with that. We'll figure it out one day, though. Reese, that one called strike on the outside. 0-2 count here after the foul ball. 4-2 your score, Flippin with a lead here in the top of the fifth inning. One runner on. Springfield at first, Benton the batter. 0-2 count, swing and a miss, strike three for out number one of the inning. Reese settled in here later in the game, and the Cavemen haven't surrendered a run since the second. Reese checks on the runner at first. Now he'll go to the plate. That one through the gap in the infield between short and third. Nothing anybody can get to that one, so that'll be another hit for Flippin. Lindsay is on. Bradley will step back in. Lights fully on here now at Cave City. 5:30 in the afternoon. Beautiful day for some baseball. Flag is just barely moving out in right center. 82 pitches for Reese in this conference game. High and tight. Ball one. Reese back to work. 1-0 count. Bradley. That one called strike on the outside. 1-1 now with one out. One. Taking a little extra time here between pitches. Reese ready to go. Reese checks on the runners. Runner goes and swing for strike 2. That might have been a hit and run situation, but just gets the swing out of it. 1-2 the count. Reese set, ready to go now. That one hit right out of the reach of Cashin, and the run will score. Now we've got a rundown going on. Oh, there's no rundown. Nobody was covering first. Schultz was at home, though. He stayed there to keep the second runner from trying to come in. So good job to keep that, but Springfield will score on the hit. Lindsay will be at third. Bradley remains at first. So it's 5-2 now here in the fifth. Reese pitched 86, and Coach Smith may just let him go his allotted amount of pitches this week. We'll see. Reese hadn't pitched a bad game. It's just Flippin's got some hits to work in their favor. At times it's convenient for them. Swing and a miss, foul tip, strike 1 on the first pitch to Mott. Mott taking a little extra time. He'll step back in now. Right side batter box. And now we'll do it again. Runners on the corners here for the Caveman defense. To your score, Flippin. Pick off attempt to first. Good job by Landon catching that one, and it's not in time, but good try. Reset on the mound. Runner goes. Bunt shown. It's going to be right to Reese. He'll make the easy out at first. Run scores. It's 6-2. And they get the out at first for out number 2. Payne, the pitcher, will step back in here for Flippin. Two outs. That one, slow roller over to Cashin at second, picks it up, throws it over, and we got the out. But 2 come across for Bobcats. We go to the bottom of the fifth, down 4 runs now, 6-2. Colton, Reese, and Levi Johnson will lead it off here in the bottom of the fifth. Colton looks at the first pitch. It's outside and ball one. Inside is ball two. Six to your score. That one, ball two. Johnson got a 2-1 count. And Springfield overthrows Payne by the center field. I'll have to go get that one. Unfortunately, we had no runners on in that situation. Johnson, 2-1 count. Down low and 3-1 to count. Colton struck out in the first. His second appearance, got a single, later scored in the third inning. Here in the fourth, he's working 3-1 count. And puts that one in play. It's going to be center field, but caught on the run and out number one as Colton flies out. Reese will step in now. Put out by the pitcher and got a single later in the game with an RBI. Reese will step up. One out. Blocked it, but it's ball one. Ball traveled near the on-deck circle of the visitor side. Payne will get a new ball at pitch number 83.
I don't want to say it.
Payne set, ready to go. That one outside for Reese and ball two. Reese. That's a little bit outside, but call strike one. 2-1 to count here with one out. Reese gets a hold of that one. It's in the gap in right center and gets through one player. Dropped on the ground for the second. Reese is going to go into second base, sliding, and he's safe. Reese Bray with a double. Had a kid. Here comes 33, the big stick. That's Levi Schultz. Levi flew out to first base and hit a single. So he's 1 for 2 today. With his third plate appearance here. Reese coming in, dropping off stuff for Coach Smith. He can run on the base pass. Hayden Herndon on deck. First pitch to Schultz is a line drive to short, but caught. That was a good hit. And Reese got back quickly, and Hayden Herndon will step in. Hayden got a single and struck out on a low pitch. Called strike three in the third inning. So 500 today for him, 1 for 2. First pitch, he dribbles that one to the first base side. Never know. And he's safe. Hayden's there. And he's got an infield single. That'll move Reese to third. That a kid, Herndon. Good job. Runners on the corners now for the Cavemen. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. 6-2 your score. Cash and Ingram will step in. He had a hard hit ball to third base. A line drive, smoked it, but they were just right in the right spot at the right time for it. Payne. Pitch number 89. Here it goes. Cash gets a good swing on it. High fly ball. It's deep short. And going to be caught in shallow left for the third out of the inning. We're going to the top of the sixth. We'll be back in. Top of the sixth, 6-2 your score. Reese on the mound. He's at 89 pitches. Payne also at 89 pitches. I wouldn't surprise me if this is the last inning for both. Maybe they'll both be able to complete it. But first pitch called strike, and the way Reese has been throwing the last few innings, it's very possible he may throw the whole game. You never know if he's filling up to it, and it's not not bothering him too much. So second one outside, a little low. It's 1-1.
It's always worked for him.
Reese from the windup. High fastball is ball two. Reese to the plate. Called strike two. It's 2-2 now. To Sumter. Oh, well, I guess I could have moved the camera an hour ago. My bad, folks. No matter now, Johnson's about to throw one across. Got the out at first, and a good job by Cole to trap that one in there. I wonder how long that's been off that camera. Oh, well. So Sumter thrown out from shortstop. Benedict now up. He's got a strikeout and a couple singles on his day here. One out here in the sixth. First pitch inside and high. Reese at 95 pitches. Second one, that was called strike, and 1-1 to count here.
Last year I dove like 2 games.
Reese, that one inside. Benedict wanted to swing, but did and held up. So it'll be 2-1 to count now. Silas straight up in center field. Fouled that one back, and strike number 2. It'll stay. Reese outside on a curve, didn't chase. Thought might get him to chase, and now it's full with 1 out. Fouled that one down the first base side and out of play at the tarp. Off the pole, you got to be good to get that, that precise. So we'll call that a pretty cool foul ball is what we'll call that.
That's really gross. You know they're probably gross.
Reese, 101 pitches. Called strike 3 on the outside, and that's a good call. (6-2) your score. 2 outs for the Cavemen, though. Here on defense, Reese at 101. I have not seen that high on this scoreboard, I don't think, in my entire life. But I might have. I don't remember. We didn't have a pitch counter on the scoreboard, though, in my day. That one fouled way out of play. It's not going to hit anything except the pavement down by the tennis courts, and 0-1 to count. Reese quickly. Right on the outside corner. Was getting it earlier now. That may have been just a little too far outside. I'm not hurt. Look good from where I'm sitting. I'm right up home plate here just to the offset of the umpire. But anyway, that one fouled straight back. It's strike 2 regardless. 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Warnock. Reese. Come set from the windup. Here we go. That one. Ball 2. 2-2, 2 outs, Reese. That one hits center field. Silas looks at it, and he'll catch it overhead. A good job by Silas Mega. Run over and get that one. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Cavemen are going to send Landon White and Drew to the plate. We'll see what happens when we 7-8-9 up for the Cavemen. It's Landon Cole, Wyatt Higginbottom, Drew Ditmar. Here we go. First pitch to Landon, swing and a miss. Strike one on the outside. Next pitch from Payne is fouled through the netting. Good cut by Landon for strike two. Here we go. Landon will call time. Good call there by Landon as Payne taking quite a long time there to throw the ball. Ready now. That one comes in. Landon gets a hold of that one, but it's fouled to the softball field. Heads up. Landon gets another try here, 0-2 count. That one, curveball, swing and a miss, strike three, and that's the first out of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth, I should say. Higginbottom will step in. Wyatt. That walked earlier, so just one official at bat so far today, and that was a strikeout 0 for 1. That one outside for ball one. Three 1 count to Herndon. That one outside, or Higginbottom, excuse me, and I guess it's a 3-2 count. Full count there, I suppose, and that's swing and miss, strike two. And then strike three. So Higginbottom strikes out. Ditmar will step in. 0 for 2 today. That is not Ditmar, that's Brennan Potter. Will step in. First pitch to Brennan is called strike. Salem gets a hold of it. It goes down the first base side. He may beat it out. You never know. Brennan pretty fast, but out on that one and a good attempt there. And it'll be out number 3. We're back. Silas Mega starts the top of the 7th on the mound, and first pitch is thrown about 100 mile an hour, but it's ball 1. You had a little bit behind that one for sure. Cavemen trail 6-2 here. That one fouled off to the softball field. Heads up, girls, and the netting does its job over on that side. Good to see that. Batting for Flippin here, number 10. That's going to be Springfield. Not Springsteen, but Springfield. Pitch low and ball 2 for Springfield. That one fouled back again. Heads up. And 2-2 now, the count. Silas from the windup. That one popped up to shallow center and out of the reach of Johnson. He loses the hat in the process. And Hayden will have to come in and pick that one up for him. As Brendan Potter is in left field now, Hayden in center. Wyatt's in right. Reese will be at third. That's all the defensive changes for the Cavemen so far. One on, nobody out here. Silas throws from the left side. Bunt shown. He'll pull back on the outside pitch and ball 1. Mega comes set, checks on the runner. He'll go to the plate. Bunt shown, pulls back, but calls strike anyway, and that was a good pitch by Silas. Six-2 Cavemen just trailed by 4. Nothing. It's been a good, close game up until there about the 5th inning, but called strike 2. Now Benton is behind here, 1-2. Silas. Breaking ball did not break quite enough as what he's hoping for, so it's ball 2. That one outside, and a good job by Levi to keep that one in. Getting out there, it's full count, 3-2, nobody out, runner on. Mega, back to work. That one inside, and ball 4. 2 on now. 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Bunt shown, they'll pull back, ball 1 outside. That one inside, and Lindsay will almost wear that one, but it's 2-0. That one called strike. Good pitch, 2-1 to count. Here for Lindsay. Silas Mega on the mound. He's at pitch number 14 here in the top of the 7th. Nine, 1, and 2 due up for the Cavemen in the bottom of the 7th. We got to get through the top here, though, before we can talk about it. Time called, and Silas will step off. Bunt shown, and outside is the pitch. Levi comes out of his stance quick and ready to throw. Nobody moving, so 3-1 it'll be. Silas. Called strike 2 on that one. Full count now to Lindsay. That one outside, and they'll walk the bases loaded. Ball 4. Top of the order now for Flippin. Bradley. Been on base 4 times now. 3 singles and reached on an error in the 3rd. Silas to work here. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Landon playing in over to first. Bases loaded, nobody out. We're going home on anything hit to the infield, of course. A little high, call strike 2. Good pitch there by Silas. It's 0-2. Next one is fouled off to the softball field and out of play. Silas. That one low and ball 1. Back to work here, Silas. That one, Bradley fouls that one back to the softball field again. A lot of foul balls, and umpire looking for some of those to return. Bag getting a little empty there on the side.
She said she was
1-2 count. Right to Silas. He catches it. We got the out at home. And a good job by Mega. That could have turned out a lot worse than it did. And reflexes are A+ for Mega. Mott will step back in now for the Panthers, or Bobcats, excuse me. Flippin' Bobcats. 6-2 your score still here. 1 out in the top of the 7th. Silas. First pitch foul back to here.
We can actually do ours, can't we?
24 pitches for Silas here in this inning. Mott will step back in. Time called as Silas was trying to throw it. .608 in the evening. We've officially had over 2 hours here on this one. Bunt shown. It's going to be fouled off to the backstop for strike 2. Silas back to it here. That one low, ball 1. 1-2 the count. Infield in, still with 1 out. Bases loaded. 2-2 now the count on the inside ball. That one, a little high, and ball three. Went from 0-2 to 3-2 in 3 quick pitches. Mott. Ball four, take your base. That'll score another run, 7-2. With one out here. Payne will step in. He's thrown 100 pitches for his side. He is stepping into bat here for his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th time. He's 2 for 4 in those appearances. Fouled that one back and right up the backstop. 7-2 score. Flippin with the lead here. That one fouled hard down the third base dugout and out of play. Inside down the breaking ball. It's going to be a good pitch, but ball one on that one. 1-2 the count. To Payne. He's going to hit that one right up the middle, and Johnson going to try to run in, do something. Throws it over, and a slide over to first. And he's safe with the extra slide, the extra effort there, and the run will score. Everybody moves up 90 feet on the infield single. And another run will score. 8-2, Flippin. The 8-2 your score. Flippin. Here at 6:12 in the evening. First pitch strike for Sumter. Mega on the mound right now for the Cavemen. He's at 35 pitches for the inning. Second pitch is outside, and Levi does a good job slide over and get that one. Top of the 7th. They put that one in play over the second bases, and Hayden's got to play it on the hop. One run will score, and they'll hold everybody else at 90 feet. Coach Smith will come out and call time, and we'll take a break with A wide Higginbottom on the mound for the Cavemen here in the top of the 7th. His first pitch is called strike on the outside. As Benedict is at the plate for his 5th appearance. A couple hits, a couple strikeouts for him, 2 for 2 on the day. Good block there by Schultz behind the plate. As the sun is making it a little more brighter out here once again. (9-2) the score. That one hit high in the infield, and Cashin underneath it makes the catch for out number 2, and runner trying to tag. Cash will run it in to White at the mound. 4 out number 2. Warnock is up now. He's got a couple of strikeouts, a fly ball, and he's got no hits to his name today. 0 for 4 on the day. First pitch is ball 1 for Higginbottom. Second one, that one looks like a strike, and it sure is. That's 1-1, evened up here on Warnock. Bases aren't loaded. Good look at our right side of the infield there for the Cavemen. Higginbottom back to the plate. That one dribbled down the third base side. Reese stops it on the backhand, but it's going to be foul for strike 2. Next one, a little outside. It's a good spot, though, for White, but didn't get the call on that one, so 2-2 the count here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. 9-2 your score. Good job there by Levi to stop that one, keep it in front. Base is still loaded with 2 out. It's full count. Runners will be on the move here as soon as White starts his delivery. Runners on the go, and that one's hit high. Shallow center. Hayden comes in. He'll make the catch, and that'll be out number 3. Cavemen got to come out here and do something in the bottom of the 7th, down 7. Send up 1, 2, and 3. Silence Colton Reese when we come back. Mega will lead it off here in the bottom of the 7th. Payne has thrown 101 pitches on the day. Make it 102. That one just a bit outside. 1-1 to count. Silas walked twice and grounded out once. It's a unofficially or officially he's got one at bat to his name. 0 for 1 today. That one inside, ball 2. Well, the sun decided to come out fully now, so it's lit up everything out here, and lights are no longer needed at this point, but you just never know. Called strike 2, and 2-2 the count. Payne back to work. Throws that one, and a little too high that time. Silas, good eye to Mega. Full count here with nobody out. Silas puts that one in play. It's going to be right field, but caught for out number 1. The Waco kid, Colton Johnson, will step in. He pitched yesterday to start that one at Melbourne and pulled him there in the 2nd inning after a couple of home runs were surrendered. Now, totally wasn't his fault. He's throwing good pitches, but the wind was also blowing straight out at about 20 mile an hour. So anything that got up above probably 30, 40 feet, it was already going, and that wind carried them. So, but they had a good. He still did okay. I mean, it just like I told him today after 6th hour, I said, sometimes the other team gets your number, and they had yours yesterday, and they was hitting off of him pretty good. But it means he was throwing strike. So you got to look at it that way. 1-1 to count to Johnson. Played some good defense here today, and that one's outside, ball 2, 2-1 to count. Inside, he check swing, but it didn't go very far. He did not go any at all, really, but a good check down to Mike. On the first base side, and 2-2 the count. Colton puts that one in play on the right side. First baseman calls for it, and he's going to have it for out number 2. Time called. He's at 111 pitches, and I think that is the limit. Yes, it is. So he's got to give the ball up for 1 out remaining after throwing a 8 2/3 innings. $111 pitches, and that is, I think you get 110, and if you're in an at bat, you can finish the at bat, and that was the limit. So. We'll step aside here. We'll be right All right, pitch and change over, and Reese will step to the plate. 2 outs, nobody on, and we trail by 7. It's 9-2. First pitch to Reese, called strike inside, and he's ready now. He's seen it. 1 to count, 2 outs. That one inside and called strike 2. Cavemen down to the last strike in this one. We'll see if Reese can do something with it. That one just outside and going to be ball 1. So a good eye there by Bray. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Waiting on the pitch. Here it comes. Reese puts that one in play. It's going to be left center. Caught on the run by the center fielder. That's your ball game. Cavemen drop the conference heartbreaker to Flippin 9-2 here at home tonight on the makeup game. We'll be back on air Thursday, we hope. If everything works out right, I'll be in Salem. Had 2 baseball here in a row, so we'll do softball on Thursday at Salem, but we'll constantly give you updates because baseball field is right there next door too. So make sure you come back and tune in with us there. We'll have that here on KFC Athletics YouTube and the link there on Facebook. So drop one 9-2 tonight here in conference play. Cavemen are looking to get one back this Thursday at Salem. That'll be it for us here. I will see you guys on Thursday, hopefully, if not before then. KFC High School Sports, Justin Wilson will see you.